Good morning, everyone, and welcome to New York Metro Weather's daily forecast discussion for September 9th, 2011, Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. And the happiest thing that we could say is that there's no heavy rain on the radar right now. This is just radar clutter. This is not heavy rain. This is the Northeast United States radar picture. The rain here associated with the hurricane well out to sea, some spotty showers near the DC metro area, and a low pressure system back here over the Ohio Valley. You can see some scattered showers there, but the upper level system has weakened, and the heavy rain swath, which had engulfed the entire Northeast for 3 days, has weakened pretty dramatically as well. It's not expected to kick off today and be, very heavy rain, but there could be some scattered showers and thunderstorms with the low pressure system still around. And for the most part, our area is going to be in between two systems, and is expected to be relatively fair weather for most of the day today. What we have to deal with right now is some clouds, and we'll take a look at the early morning satellite imagery, and you can see here's the hurricane and here's a low pressure system, and our area generally in between the two. Some low clouds that we're gonna have to wait to burn off. You can see them over here over New Jersey. Long Island is already experiencing some sun, even back towards southeast New York, southwest Connecticut, and New York City. And because of that, the forecast models today have temperatures reaching actually into the middle 80s. This might be a little bit generous, but this is the GFS model, which has 85 in New Jersey, and I believe that's 87 in northeast New Jersey at Newark. And even if you scroll down and take a look at the NAM, looks very similar. Pretty much the same deal. But we're going to have to watch these clouds carefully and see when they burn off. But really, to be honest, it's not too far-fetched to see temperatures get into the mid-80s today, and it'll feel great after several days of rain, overcast skies, and winds, east winds off the water, making things feel pretty raw outside. So here's the NAM for today. You can see the temperatures in the 60s, and then by afternoon we clear out and get into the 80s. And by later afternoon into the middle 80s, which we looked at before. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms back here to the west over central PA. Shouldn't be too much of a threat, but we included scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. Tonight, temperatures only getting down to near 70, and then once again, Saturday we increase temperatures into the 80s. The thunderstorm chances are going to increase a little bit, and it's important to note that there's a frontal boundary near the area, because we're looking at the top right panel here, and you can see, not only do you see precipitation, but the 850 millibar temperatures, which are temperatures in the middle of the atmosphere, and you can see they're 10 Celsius here, but notice how the gradient comes down towards our area. So up here in New England, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so it's pretty tightly packed, and you say, hey, maybe there's a front in the area. Let's go to the bottom left panel and look, and wouldn't you know it, north winds here, and then near our area, there's a frontal boundary to the south of us, west winds, and even southwest winds here over the coastal mid-Atlantic, and not surprisingly along that front in the differential of temperatures, you can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms. So this continues through Saturday night, and then becomes even more numerous by Sunday night, which is when we're expecting the best chance for the scattered showers and thunderstorms to impact our area, but nothing too overbearing or constant. No really continuous rainfall, but it's definitely not going to help things if you live near a river that has flooded, or upstate New York and along the Susquehanna, where they're having a real problem with flooding. It's becoming dangerous and devastating in those areas that have received the significant flooding. So for our area, today looks like a relatively good day, fair weather. As you mentioned, we're in between two systems. High temperatures in the low to mid 80s seems like a fair bet, and a chance of a scattered, or probably better word would be isolated shower or thunderstorm. By Saturday, temperatures again getting towards the 80s. We will again probably have to fight off early clouds, but they will burn off by afternoon, and with the front in the area, the sun heating up the atmosphere and causing some instability will touch off showers and thunderstorms, which will probably be more scattered than isolated on Saturday, and by Sunday, definitely scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon as well. We have some tropics to talk about. Tropical Storm Maria, really struggling actually. She's weakened. It's 40-mile-an-hour winds right now, sustained. A very, very, very weak tropical storm. Forecast to continue moving to the northwest just north of Puerto Rico, and then strengthen to a hurricane by 2 a.m. Wednesday. The forecast models have her recurving to the north and then northeast, and actually not impacting really the United States. There are some models which are on the western envelope, but really what we spoke about yesterday in our tropical post on the website, when storms weaken like this, they are prone to erratic movements and they can readjust their center, meaning the center of the storm can be in a different spot than the forecast models thought it was. So the forecast models can be off by hundreds and hundreds of miles. So it's hard really to get a grasp on the forecast right now. And this happened with Hurricane Irene. I mean, a lot of models were taking her into Florida, and she wound up going up the East Coast. So we have to, watch Maria carefully. There is definitely, an extra eye on it, as we've been saying in the office, because she's coming up the East Coast and is going to be in our general area that we want to watch for a tropical cyclone here around day 5. But important to note that she's not forecast to be near the Bahamas until Tuesday or Wednesday. So we have a lot of time to watch her organize, watch her center, and watch where the forecast models take her. Tropical Storm Nate did strengthen near hurricane strength, but has now weakened a bit down to 65 miles an hour in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, and is beginning his loop to the north and is expected to track to the northwest and then make landfall by the end of this weekend on the Mexico coast. Not a threat to our area, but we figured it was worth noting. So again, for this weekend, today looks like a fair day with a chance of an isolated shower, thunderstorms and highs in the 80s. It'll feel great out there today, though, compared to the last few days, as we mentioned several times. The overnights won't be warm, but they won't be chilly. Lows in the upper 60s to near 70, and then an increasing chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. So stay with us on Facebook and Twitter. I'll keep you updated on the forecast and, of course, on the tropics as well. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great Friday.